Forest Tide by WillowPrince Studios. Your name is Spirit. You are the protector of Forest Tide, and you're trying to nap, but suddenly, your peaceful slumber is interrupted. What was that? You jut up from your slumber, with a disturbing sudden feeling of a new presence within your body. Ugh, weird. You decide to take a walk and clear your mind. Forest Tide is always so relaxing this time of day. Tiredly leaving your forest hut, you startled suddenly by someone you've never seen before. In front of you sits a young human. They have deep black hair and warm brown skin. They even wear bright orange overalls and see-through shiny pink glasses. Seems to be sitting at a small campsite, working on starting a fire. They have some wires in their ears, faint sounds coming from them. I don't see humans around here much. How strange. Approach them. Against your better judgment, in a lingering headache, you decide to approach the mysterious forest dweller. Hey, human? Whoa! They jump, falling backwards off their comfy log, comedically bursting in a pile of leaves. You can't help but laugh, hoping they didn't hear you. Didn't see you there. I like your style, but it's strange but endearing. I'm Ozzy, new around these foresty parts, but who cares about me? I want to know all about you. Isn't this supposed to be their story? You aren't sure why you wonder this, but you go along with them anyway. Oh, well, I guess I'd be the protector of this forest. Everyone calls me Spirit. Nice to meet you, Spirit. I'm protector of sick beats. I'm sure we'll get along. They gesture to their odd ear mechanism. Sick beats? You have no idea how beats can fall ill. Here, why don't you listen? Ozzy pulls out an earbud, gesturing for you to take it. What do you do? Listen to the sick beats. You don't think you have ears, but what the heck? You grasp the earbud, placing them into your theoretical ears. Sounds sick? You and Ozzy sit and enjoy music together for a little while. As time flies by, you begin to feel more comfortable around them. You decide to ask them a question. Wanna join me for a walk around Forest Tide? Heck yeah! Walking rules, but wait, what's Forest Tide? Lucky for you, it's this very realm of woods. I'm the protector. There are also 3 other forest corners, all protected by some interesting magical beings. Now that is so cool! I'm amped now! Ozzy enthusiastically runs ahead of you, and doing your best to catch up, you float behind them. The two of you walk down a dirt path past their campsite, venturing deeper into the forest. You and Ozzy both enjoy the warmth of the sun, the sounds of birds, and the rush of leaves. Your mind begins to race with questions to ask your increasingly odd and new friend. Where did they come from? Why are they living in the woods? What's their deepest, darkest secret? Maybe not that last one. You finally decide on a question and stupidly blurt it out without thinking. So, Ozzy, why are your glasses pink? Dang it. In spite of your best efforts, You were unable to come up with anything introspective or deep. Oh well, you were curious anyway. As the moment passes, they turn their eyes towards the sky and begin to speak. I actually get that question a lot back home too. I'm partially colorblind, and the tinted glasses help me see the differences between certain colors. Turning their eyes back to you, Ozzy continues. It used to bother me, but honestly, I've come to like it how it makes me different and unique. It's also a part of the reason why I love music and science, focusing on my ears and my mind and less on my eyes. Whoa, you have a cool perspective on it. Most people I've met don't think that way. You totally nailed it. Who knew such a simple question could elicit such a response? As your ego grows, you feel intrigued to ask more. Jumping on the wagon, you ask something truly personal, although something inside you says it may be too soon. Heck with it. You decide to anyway. So, Ozzy, you're a human living in my magical forest. I can't help but wonder why. Ozzy's face drops. Oh no, this definitely wasn't the question they wanted to hear. Bonk. You stumble right into a tree. Bewildered by your friend-induced trance, you fall right into your theoretical butt. Ow. Gosh, Spirit, pay attention. Are you alright? Ozzy approaches you with an outstretched hand. As you take it, you're pulled upright once again. I'm okay, you say, feeling slightly embarrassed. You clearly upset Ozzy, but are absolutely relieved there's something to distract you from the previous conversation. The two of you stand in front of a mysterious door. It is indented into the side of a large, old, and wrinkly tree. There's a small keypad in the front of the door, and the knob won't budge no matter how hard either of you try. Oh, come on! That's not it? Ozzy keys in passwords, fingers as fast as the wind, but no luck, muttering quietly, seeming to be in their own little world. Maybe that question you asked is still on their mind. Hoping to make amends, you extend Ozzy an offer. We could keep walking. I know a lake around here. Might get our minds off everything. Ozzy sighs as they look up from the keypad, eyes tired and pained. Alright, it's not like I'm making any progress anyway. You and Ozzy walk in silence for a while. The golden sun begins to peek through the leaves of the trees, painting the forest floor in all shades of orange. Ozzy stops, staring at the sky through thick trees. Man, I wish I could see the colors. I could only imagine it's beautiful. These glasses can only do so much. You sigh. Poor kid, you think for a second, and embark on some unexpected words of encouragement. But you can feel the wind, right? And even hear the birds? Colors aren't everything. You taught me that yourself. Ozzy chuckles under their breath. Score! You're glad you cheered them up. Oh, Spirit, you're right. What am I doing, insecure all of a sudden? They pause. Seems like they have more to say. Thanks for walking with me. I'm sorry I've been kind of weird since you asked why I'm here. I'm even intruding on your realm of the forest. Least of anything, I owe you an explanation. Ozzy, you really don't owe me anything. Honestly, I was a bit invasive with my question anyway. But the thing is, I do want to tell you, I think I'm ready now, and something about you just makes me feel comfortable, I guess. Your heart feels just a little bit lighter. Even though you were super weird and super awkward, Ozzy still wants to confide in you. Ozzy takes a breath and prepares to explain everything. Long story short, I ran away from home. Holy crap. Suddenly everything pieces itself together in your head. You continue to listen intently. I never planned this at all, honestly. I didn't even plan on staying in the forest for more than a night. But now I can't even remember how much time has passed, and I'm just too scared to go back. Ozzy, I really had no idea. This was why they felt so upset. You feel a tug in your chest. How could this happen? Ozzy's so young. Can't be more than 17 in human years by the looks of it. I didn't even do anything wrong, you see. I don't know if forest spirits know much about gender, but I'm non-binary. I just wanted my parents to use he/they pronouns for me, and they call me by my name, Ozzy. No matter what you know about human gender, you empathize deeply with your saddened friend, making a mental note to use the right pronouns. Noticing your slight confusion, Ozzy continues their story. It's like I was born in the wrong body. On the outside, I was seen as a female, but inside was far, far, far from that. Over the years, I started dressing more masculine, cut my hair, and even have my friends call me Ozzy. Although, not too long ago, searching for answers, I found the term non-binary being talked about online. It was a person who laid in between the gender labels of male and female, but that's in a really broad sense. I've always felt like I lay somewhere on the spectrum between maybe male and non-binary. You nod patiently, allowing Ozzy to continue speaking. My parents have always been old-fashioned, but I thought they could change, or maybe they'd turn over a new leaf because they love me, right? But that wasn't the case. My mom started crying and my dad started throwing things, and I just ran. I ran and ran and ran, and I kept running until I could barely breathe anymore. You feel Ozzy's sudden sharp breaths pierce the air. I ran to the only place I knew I could be me. The place I knew I would be safe. The forest. Ozzy's breathing slows as you feel his tension fall. And that's where I am now. I'm not sure where I'm going. I wanted to be a scientist, go to college, maybe get a degree. He sighs once more. But it's gone now, vanished like colors right in front of my eyes. You turn empathetically to Ozzy, your chest bursting with emotion. What do you say next? You're the coolest person I've ever met. You are seriously, undoubtedly, the coolest person I have ever met. You may be weird, but the care you have for every single living thing is absolutely fascinating. You're making this day more fun than I could ever imagine. You're Ozzy, and anyone who doesn't see the greatness in that doesn't ever, ever deserve you. Ozzy's face is frozen, tears escaping his eyes, but a smile on his face. You pull them towards the edge of the forest. towards the lake you wish to show them. Spirit, you emotional dork. Wait! You stop, of course, adhering to Ozzy's request. Hello. Oh. You jump, and so does Ozzy. A suddenly appearing teal glowing deer stands in front of you, blinding and ominous. Oh my gosh, it has a halo. Horns? You are absolutely mortified. Do you want something? I come bearing a message. Serendipity. What? Your destiny now is in your hands. The glowing teal deer fades away, the forest returning to its usual shade of orange, though the path towards the lake glows blue. Wow. Now, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. You're telling me, and I protect this place. You think about what you want to do next, after encountering the freaky deer. The path to the lake is glowing. Seeing the path glow faintly, you're reminded of the lake. You tell Ozzy that now more than ever, you need some rest and relaxation. It has been such a long day. So, this lake you speak so highly of, is just around this sign? Ozzy steps in front of you, peering past the corner. Yep, right round this bend. As you and Ozzy turn around the corner, the golden sun reflects off the water, sparkling like stars in the night sky. Perfect. It's just as beautiful as you remember. You think as Ozzy jumps right into the water? Ozzy! What? He says as he splashes you from the lake's edge. Oh, it's on. You use your magical form to create tsunami of waves, nearly annihilating Ozzy in the shallow water. Mwahahaha. The spirit is victorious once again. Fine, you win. You both spend a little too long getting soaked and eventually decide to chill out on the shore. The sound of the waves is relaxing. You can feel every ounce of stress fleeing from your body. Snapping you out of your trance, Ozzy gets your attention, readying something to say. I think I may try to talk to my parents. Your eyes widen in surprise. Merely hours ago, Ozzy was horrified at the thought of even seeing them. But Ozzy, they were aggressive. I can't help but be scared for you. Ozzy sighs slowly but continues. They were, but I think the right thing to do would be to give them a second chance. Believe me, I know how it feels to be shocked and scared. They could just need some time to think things through. They should have been way more mature when I came out, and I know it's not my fault. But despite all of that, I'm ready to give them a chance to change. You're filled with pride and care for your friend. Hoping to alleviate your worries, you ask a final question. Would it be alright if I came with you? You can be sure that I would fight anyone for you. After all, I am magical. Spirit, that's really so kind, but I can't bear the thought of hurting you. You insist enthusiastically, finally convincing Ozzy to let you come. Okay, you're right. There's always a chance they haven't changed. And if you're there with me, I bet we can do anything. Spirit and Ozzy against the world. You laugh, looking back at Ozzy, seeing his eyes for the first time filled to the brim with color. The end. Hello everyone, it's me, Gene, and before I end the video, I would like to say that if you do like the content, please subscribe to the channel. I have this goal by the end of the year that I would love to get at least 50 subscribers. So I know it's a measly goal, but I really do like narrating these visual novels, and it helps me keep going, I guess. And it lets me know that someone appreciates the videos or the content that I make. You know, even if it's just 50 people on the internet. But please, guys, if you do like it, please subscribe. And I'll see you on the next stream or video. Bye.